Assalamu alaikum, this is me Atisham and you're watching my YouTube channel RILS The Lingua Expert. I'm the expert trainer of IELTS, PT, OET, IELTS Life Skills and other English language proficiency exams. In this video, we're going to learn the third type of adverbial clause, which is clause of reason. I've previously recorded the videos with respect to time clause and clause of place separately, which come under adverbial clause. So if you're new to my channel or you haven't watched those videos, so please, I do request, please watch all those videos so that you can get to fully understand this third type of adverbial clause, which we call it clause of reason, because this is most commonly used in our day-to-day communication. So let's get to start with the clause of reason. So what is clause of reason? Basically, it is a clause which is used to refer to why something happens. So it means that it introduces the reason or the cause of an action in a sentence, that why this particular action happens. So there are certain conjunctions that we use in order to structure this particular clause, which we call it clause of reason. So the most common conjunctions that we use here are since, as, because, that. So you need to also keep these four different conjunctions in mind that we use in order to structure clause of reason in a sentence. The difference between since, as and because. Since and as, they are both used to show that reason which is already known to the reader or listener. So a reason that is known to the reader and listener, we introduce since or as. While on the other hand, if the reason is not known or that is unknown to the reader or listener, we use because. I will give you one example of as or since and the other example of because. If I use a sentence that since you are my friend, I will always help you. Since you are my friend, so we know each other, that we are friends. So this reason is known to that person, to my friend, that since you are my friend, I will always help you. So I will always help you, that is an independent clause, whereas since you're my friend, this is a dependent clause. So this dependent clause introduces that reason which is already known to the listener or reader. On the other hand, if I give you the example of the conjunction because, which introduces that reason which is not known to the reader or listener. For example, I say a sentence, I got late because I was stuck in the traffic. Here, because I was stuck in the traffic, this is the reason which you are introducing to someone who does not know about this reason. So this is a main difference between the application of since or as and the application of because. So I hope that point is clear to all of you. Now let's get to have few examples so that we can fully understand this concept of clause of reason. And I have told you the four conjunctions, so how we can structure them, like as, since, because and that. So the first sentence I would like to quote here, since he has apologized, we will take no further action against him. So since he has apologized, so the readers know about, the listeners know about that he has already apologized for whatsoever he committed, so we will not take any action against him. Now the second example I would like to quote here, as you were absent, I did not mark your attendance. So as you were absent, this is a reason and that is already known by the listener, because he knows that I was absent. So you say to that person, as you were absent, I didn't mark your attendance. So that I didn't mark your attendance is an independent clause, whereas on the other hand, the earlier clause is the dependent clause, and which comes under the adverbial clause, its category, which we call it clause of reason. Now the third example I would like to quote here: I work in gym because I like it. So in this sentence, because I like it, this is a clause of reason, because this reason nobody else knows it. So because you want to keep yourself physically and mentally fit, or for what other reason, so you tell them, because I like it, simply I work out in gym. So I work out in gym is an independent clause, whereas because I like it, this is the clause of reason. And fourth example that I would like to quote here is that I'm glad that you have come. So I am glad that you have come. So that you have come, this is actually the clause of reason. And the fifth example I would like to quote here, that he was furious that his book was misplaced. So he was furious that his book was misplaced. So from the conjunction that onward, this is called clause of reason. I hope these all examples are sufficient and adequate in terms of understanding. Here I would like to give you one note, that conjunction that is often omitted or removed because normally when you're in speaking, so you don't use it. Like I have used a sentence that I'm glad that you have come. So if I want to turn this sentence without that, so I can say I'm glad you have come. So I'm glad you have come means that you have omitted the word that, which is a conjunction, and this is more often used, and it's the correct usage if you do not use that in the sentence structure, but to introduce the reason in a sentence. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you have liked my video, so please like and share, and do subscribe to my channel for more informative videos, because your support will always encourage me to carry out this project of grammar, and I would in future inshallah make relevant videos with respect to IELTS, PT, OET and IELTS life skills. I hope this video was informative. Thank you. Wish you all the luck. See you in the next video. Allah Hafiz.